A girl was sitting huddled up in a corner of the room. Her hair was disabled and her eyes were red, as if she had been crying for several hours. The door of the room opened and a middle-aged woman entered the room. Miss, please have dinner. Saying this, she puts the food plate on the table and goes away from there. Hearing the sound of door closing, the girl looked towards the door. Her eyes were wet with tears. That girl was none other than you. You are a childish girl. You have been sold to a dangerous mafia king one day ago. The one who sold you is none other than your uncle. Dad, why did you leave me? If you were there, then your princess would not have been in this condition today. Tears were flowing from your eyes. Like every day, all the staff were busy with their work when a man entered the villa, his assistant following him holding some files. The man was none other than the owner of the villa, jungkook. He came inside the villa and sat on the couch. Jungkook is 27 years old and has a cold personality. He is a successful businessman and is considered the king of the underworld. People are afraid to talk in front of him. A minute later, a maid comes and puts a glass of water and a coffee mug on the table for him. He picks up the coffee mug and starts drinking coffee and listening to his schedule from his assistant. I asked you to arrange a girl who gave birth to my child. Did you arrange a girl? Jungkook's grandfather wanted Jungkook to get married, but Jungkook did not want to get married. So his grandfather pressurized him by saying that he wants to see his grandchildren before he dies. Irritated by his grandfather's behavior, he tells him that he will bring him grandchildren but will not marry. Yes, she is at the villa right now. I want to meet her. Hearing this, Daniel calls a maid and tells her to call you. The maid goes to call you. 15 minutes later, you come into the living room and stand in front of him. Boss, this is the girl who will give birth to your child. He said, pointing at you. How old are you? My age is 21. He asked you this question because you look like a teenager girl. Is she telling the truth? Yes, she is telling the truth. I have confirmed it from her school certificate. She is too skinny to have a baby. Don't worry, boss. She will gain weight in 1 month. I have told all the staff to take care of her food and drink. Okay, saying this, he goes towards his room. From today onwards, all of you have one job, and that is to take care of her. He gives instructions to all the staff. Don't worry, we'll take care of her. You have to gain weight, so you have to do whatever you are told to do without saying anything. He looks at you and says, okay, you said in your sad voice. After freshening up, Jungkook came to have breakfast and he saw you walking towards the kitchen with the maid. Wait. You and the maid stop in your spot upon hearing Jungkook's words. Where are you going? He asks, looking at you. Boss, she wanted to drink coffee, so I was taking her to the kitchen. The person who was asked the question has to answer it, not you. Sorry, boss. Go and make coffee for her. I want to make myself coffee. You speak in a low voice. Why? I like the coffee I make. You can make coffee for yourself, but you can't do anything else. Okay, you can go now. Hearing this, you go from there to the kitchen with the maid. May I come in, boss? Come in. Daniel arrives at the cabin. Boss, this file has all the information about her. He says, handing a file to Jungkook. Her name is Ryan. She is 21 years old. When she was 3, her mother divorced her husband and married another man. Her father used to take care of her after her mom left, but her father died 3 years ago. After that, she lived with her uncle. Her uncle is not a good person. After her schooling, he did not educate her future and made her do all the household work. When I was looking for a girl to give birth to your child, I found him. He did not know much about you, so I made a deal with him. Okay, you can go now. Hearing this, he leaves from there. And after he leaves, Jungkook starts looking at your photo kept in the file. Give me a good title. If I like your title, I'll write a FF according to your title.